Hello and welcome to Vitality Vibe. So in this wee video, I wanted to teach you about biome broth. Okay, so I'm sure you've read about the benefits of bone broth, but a lot of people, vegetarians, vegans, don't want the bone broth. So this is an alternative. It's a vegan alternative to bone broth. And I got this recipe from this book, Fiber Fueled, and it's by Dr. Will Bulsiewicz. I might be making a complete hames of his surname, but it's something along those lines. So Fiber Fueled is the name of the book, and he's a gastroenterologist. I can't speak today. And I really found this book really interesting, and this is where I got the recipe from as well. So I used to have a lot of issues with constipation, and then all the lovely gifts you get as a result of constipation. And so I got really interested in fiber. All the doctors were telling me, eat more fiber, drink more water. And I'm like, literally, I'm eating broccoli for breakfast and all I drink is water. And so this book really unpacks how you can get your gut microbiome back into balance, how much fiber you should be having. And if you're someone like me if your gut microbiome is out of whack in the first place, adding more fiber in is not always the solution. Anyway, it's a great wee read, and that's where I got this recipe from. So like I said, this is like an alternative to a bone broth for any vegans or vegetarians out there. Super simple as well. I love super simple recipes. So what I've got here is 1 cup of carrots, just chopped up. Whack them into so I'm putting everything into the slow cooker. Again, this makes life so much easier. You just whack it in and you walk away and forget about it. And then 1 cup of celery. So I'll pop that in. 1/3 of a cup of dried mushrooms. So these are dried shiitake mushrooms, if that's how you pronounce them. I really can't speak today. So this is what they look like. I got these, I order stuff online from a company called wholefoodsonline.co.uk. I'm nearly sure that's the web address. And so that's where I got these dried mushrooms, because it's not everywhere you could find these. All right, so then there's 1/3 cup of dried mushrooms, and there's a lot of fiber in mushrooms, and particularly, no, that's the seaweed. There is, because seaweed's going to go in next. So there's a type of fiber in seaweed that you don't find in kind of like terrestrial plants. So that's where we're putting that seaweed in. But yes, your mushrooms are kind of like a little powerhouse of nutritional goodness as well. So, and they also add in a lovely flavor. So they're going in as well. So my mushrooms. Now, ginger. So you want 1-inch piece of ginger. You could just slice that up, throw it in. So I don't bother peeling anything when I'm doing this. I just whack it all in once it's washed. It's fine. Then we want to put in some turmeric. So turmeric, great for reducing inflammation in the body. So this whole broth is designed to reduce the inflammation in your gut. All right, and so to support your gut. So what am I looking here? 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Throw that in there as well. And then I need 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. All right, so you can actually pick this up in most places now. It used to be hard to come by. This is great source of B vitamins. So B12, B9, it has zinc, it's high in fiber, it's high in protein. And again, it adds a nice flavor to things. So we're going to put in 2 tablespoons, and it just looks like this. It's like a little flaky stuff. 2 tablespoons of your nutritional yeast. To add in a little bit of good fat, we're going to put in some olive oil. All right, so we're going to go 2 tablespoons of our olive oil. All right, and then to add in a bit more flavor, we're going to put in some tamari or soya sauce. So tamari is just the gluten-free version of soya sauce. You could also add in here coconut aminos. That's very similar as well to soy sauce. So this is going to be 3 tablespoons of this one. Okay, cane, dough, 3. All right, 3 of that. Our seaweed then. So this is kombu is what we're adding in here. So like I said, we're adding this in. It's a good, seaweed's always a good source of iodine, but this also has that type of fiber that you don't get in other plants. All right, so just a big lump, very specific, aren't I? A big lump of seaweed. Oh my God, it smells. This packet smells just like the ocean. It's where you're at the beach when you open up this packet. This is an Irish company that I just like. They're called Wild Irish Sea Veg. So that's them. Anything else? 8 cups of water. Okay, so I already had a few cups in there. This was just to remind me to tell you to put the water in. So there's 8 cups of water goes in as well. And that is it. So simple. Pop my little lid on. So I normally turn the slow cooker up high just to get it going, and then I turn it down to low and just let it simmer for about 6 hours. Quite often though, I will stick this on before I go to bed at night and just leave it for like the 8 hours. The other thing you could do is you could put it in like a pot on the stove if you don't have a slow cooker. You just have to have it turned down really, really low, and you could just kind of maybe simmer it for about 2 hours and kind of keep stirring it. But slow cookers, so inexpensive now. You can pick them up in most places. And for me, they just make life so simple. Like I said, I like to whack this on before I go to bed. And bada bing, bada boom, it's done the next morning. All right, I hope you found this oh my God, I really cannot speak today. I was gonna say, I hope you found this informative, helpful, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, I hope you try this out. And then what I use this for, so yeah, you can use this then as a base in your soups when you're making a pot of soup. You can also use this just on its own, just to sip a mug of it. So sometimes if I come in the door starved and I haven't got something ready, and I have some broth in the fridge, I will just warm up a mug of that and just sip away at that to keep me going until I get the dinner into me. Also, some days when I'm feeling particularly chilly, I will throw a cup of that into me. So it's just really good for taming down the inflammation in our guts and just for boosting up the immune system as well. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much.